Alright, ciao, let's go to Sapienza. I was just going to show how to do another stylish falling object double kill, but I got a little carried away, the brain cell cooked, and now I'm going to show how to do another stylish falling object double kill. In 3 different ways! In each of these runs we're going to aim to kill both Silvio and Franny with this chandelier, but each method is sillier than the last and they have very different approaches. First I'll show what's probably the simplest and most consistent. Let's just try to get that kill itself because, that's already stylish enough. It would be quite simple to take a free disguise along this route to make it easier if you wanted, but I want to go for maximum style points, so I'll be showing how to do it suit only for plus 10 style points. Now, Silvio has a mission story trigger where you make him have a panic attack by activating a series of reminders of his mother. First, you activate the gramophone, and then you activate a chairlift, stair lift. Doing these will make him run close to the chandelier, but we'll probably need a lure to get him directly into its kill range and to stop running. For Francesca, there are actually 2 ways we could get her under the chandelier. The first is waking up the private detective who will make a phone call which summons her to head down these stairs and out of the front doors. The second way is by destroying the virus, which will also make her come down these stairs, in order to head down through the garage and to the lab entrance. For the first method, we're going to use the virus since we have to destroy that anyway. Usually destroying the virus is quite an investment, but here's a way to make it more convenient. If you go to the villa garage here with a certain kind of explosive like an explosive foam or golf ball, then equip a one-handed weapon like a pistol or SMG. Line yourself up right by the cardboard box. I like to strafe while aiming to get an easier lineup. Then while crouched with the gun still equipped, and after 47's fully rested, drop the explosive from your inventory. It should land within this rough area. Then you just need to set the explosive off by shooting it, which will hit the stalactite below the floor, conveniently destroying the virus without entering the lab. So for this first route we need a silenced pistol, preferably a Krugermeyer, a micro audio distraction device, a remote flash device, and smuggle an emetic gas grenade in the safe house. Starting safe house allows us to grab this explosive golf ball right away for the virus, and obviously our smuggle. We need the briefcase too, so as we take this easy villa entrance shooting the camera, we have to awkwardly throw the briefcase down. We're gonna head to begin that virus lore on Francesca right away, taking the fountain. You can skip a little ledge prompt here by just running around the edge. I know that at around 47 seconds, Francesca will be in a good place where she won't hear the explosion going off in the garage when we destroy the virus. So I'm aiming for getting there at that time. There's a proxy triggered lab tech up ahead, we just need to turn him before we do the virus floor bang setup. As I say, you want to be shooting it at about 47 seconds in game time. That will also disable the enforcement of the civilians up ahead, so we can just run back past them. As we go up these stairs, we're going to trigger the lady housekeeper in the room with the gramophone to start moving and head outside. And we'll also trigger the house staff to start talking to another housekeeper as we come further down this hallway. Just gotta dodge him on the way out, and then we have the gramophone. We can turn that on and start luring Silvio this way. As we enter this next room, we might get a little peekaboo from the housekeeper in here, but it's no problem, that's what we brought the gas grenade for. Just throw it at her and forget about her. Now we want to go into that main hall where the chandelier is, but we gotta be aware of the 2 balcony NPCs who like to look over the edge. We're gonna have to get them out of the way. That's why I'm gonna fire a shot at the ceiling here, and there. First ingredient in this trap is to put the flash device inside the briefcase. Be careful of all the other NPCs still around while you make your way up the stairs, and wait for the guard that we did an upshot for to leave. And we're going to place the micro audio device on this little control panel. Also, as we go back down the stairs, make sure to watch out for any guards returning to the front of the house. And at this time, around 2 minutes, it should be time to turn on the chairlift. We'll place the briefcase right in front of it here, and that's the trap set. Franny's coming down the stairs right now, and Silvio's about to run over and see the briefcase. We want to wait here with the micro audio detonator equipped, and wait until Franny turns midway down the stairs. There it is, detonate, and that should catch both Franny's guards. That's going to prevent any collateral damage. Now Silvio sees the briefcase, we're going to equip the flash detonator and detonate that as they both pass under. This gives us a few seconds to pull out our gun and shoot the shandy before anybody gets close. Clean. Try not to admire it for too long because the guards are going to be looking for murderers. Yeah, time to get the fuck out of there. So we need to fire a distraction shot for the two guards here so that we can pass. And then one final distraction shot for the two entrance guards so we can slip past. And that's that. That's the easy one. With enough practice you can do this first try easily. So for this one we're going to do something similar, faster, arguably more stylish, but also harder and probably less consistent. For the sake of variety, we'll be using the PI lore instead of the virus lore to get Francesca coming down the stairs. And we're going to be doing something kind of fun for the virus, which will make this route feel really smooth. So for this loadout I'm going to go with tripwire, a flash phone, and I'm smuggling in a nice sniper rifle. At the start we fire 2 shots in the bottom left corner of this window to not only wake up the PI, but to panic him for a little bit, because we don't want Franny to be too fast. We won't grab the golf ball, we're still going to do the virus floor bang, but instead we're going to use the tripwire. We'll use this entrance again, but this time grabbing the coins in this fountain and leaving the briefcase with the sniper here. Sorry, sniper. As I come out here this time, I'm going to fire a shot on this wall to reset a proxy trigger on these NPCs because I don't want any of them moving around just yet. I'm going to leave the flash phone here though because I do want to lure the closest one back here later. Now here's the tripwire variation of the virus floorbang setup. Basically we just place it on the edge of this cardboard as low as it can go. Be aware that 47's breathing affects the precise placement and like wait for an exhale or something, so it's as low as possible, but not too low. I'm gonna climb into this bathroom and move in a little and then go back out, because that puts me close enough to a housekeeper to trigger this mansion staff to go talk to her. Now we'll go in, do the same as before with the gramophone. Fire distraction shot for her, since we didn't trigger her to go out this time. I'm going to fire a distraction shot for this housekeeper too to reset her. And we've got to upshot these annoying balcony NPCs again. Once they're not looking, we're going to put some coins down right under this shandy. Just 2 of them, so that way we make a profit. Activate that chairlift, and then you remember the way out, right? Back to the fountain, say sorry to the sniper for abandoning it. Get into position and use instinct to locate the shandy's wire. As we see Franny reaching the bottom here, we just gotta time it right. And then right after that, go ahead and trigger the flash phone. Pistol distract the way out.
2 targets down. Now destroy the virus.
Diana thinks we're forgetting the virus. There we go. Obviously the flashbang lures one of the cellar civilians who comes and trips over the tripwire, taking down that stalactite. Nice. Now for the main reason this video took so long. I got this random idea and went down a deep rabbit hole. Anyway, this time I'm starting kitchen stuff. Time is of the essence in this one. First I'm going to fire a upshot for the balcony lady there. because she's going to see me activate the chairlift, which I want to do before the gramophone this time. But first I'm going to attach this proximity taser to it, a micro one, so nobody sees it. I still want to make the virus lure at 47 seconds, so we're going to rush downstairs, and on the way I'm going to change into housekeeper because it has less enforcers. It's also allowed to go up the stairs that the chairlift is on, which will be important. This time I'll be doing the virus floor bang thing with the explosive phone. It's pretty much the same deal.
What the hell was that?
Now in my stash here I just have 3 coins.
Virus destroyed.
There we go, Francesca is reacting to the virus now, she'll be on her way down. First I want to go in the shed and grab this propane flask. So as you can guess, things are going to end in a bang, but not as you might expect. In a disguise, so long as no one's close, we don't have to worry about anything in here, just go ahead and activate the gramophone now. Now we activated the chairlift already, so that it will be at the top, and then when we activate the chairlift again, it's going to come down, and still lure Silvio. So here, there's a bit of a precise setup. I want to place this propane down. I'm looking for the 2 conjoining red tiles here, and then I'm placing it 2 tiles in. Now I need to make the propane leak. Everybody's calmed down now, so it's safe to make noises again without re-alerting the guards. So I'll just take a nice safe shot here. Just gonna drop something to cancel everyone. Yeah, that's right, nothing to see here. And now to just place 2 coins right on the corner of this blue tile. Yeah, this setup took a while to find. So now the only thing left to do is to activate the chairlift again to make Silvio start coming this way. But we need to be careful because this housekeeper lady who we fired an upshot for on the balcony to make piss off, she's coming back. So I'm going to throw a coin to sort of delay her a bit more. And that'll give me some time to activate the chairlift. Right as Franny's reaching the bottom of those stairs, this timing should work out, maybe. We're just going to wait and might as well make ourselves useful and mop the floor, because it's about to get messy in here. Franny's on a race to the bottom versus that chairlift there. The chairlift with a taser attached. Franny sees one of the coins, Silvio's on his way, the chairlift's on its way, Silvio sees a coin, propane's gonna blow! Shanty strikes again. Oh shit, what happened? I was just mopping here. Don't mind me. Bye.
Now head towards an exit.
We should leave the area. We might have trouble.
Yeah, I think that one was definitely my favourite in terms of style. I'm not sure about the consistency. Try this at your own risk. Alright, and that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed those routes. And hopefully all these videos won't take this long to make. Sapi's just that good of a map that I had to do 3 routes. Alright, so I'll see you in Marrakesh. Arrivederci.